this is Shirley from Shirley's World. I'm going to try to make a little video of me ironing. I have to do this anyway, so I thought I'd have the camera going. I hope this camera doesn't fall because I have one of those tripods with the bendy legs and it's just wrapped around the clothes pole here. So I hope I don't lose it. I have numerous things that I have to iron. So thought we'd talk while I was ironing. I have this on wide lens, so I'm not sure if you're going to be too far away. Maybe I should have it on what they call linear. But everything's a trial and error with me. So here we go. This is a cotton little Knox Rose blouse, or part cotton. It's definitely wrinkled, so I wanted to give it a little ironing before I photograph. I have to photograph today. I can iron pretty fast. It's almost faster for me to iron than to get the whole steamer out and filled, and so usually I just end up ironing. Even if I have to just steam something, if I fill this and use it right away, so much steam comes out of this, I can just hold it above the item and it's almost like steaming it. Doesn't have to be perfect here. I mean, just get the basic wrinkles out and it should be fine. Now, this little silk sweater is one when I took it out and looked it over and went to take pictures, it had a spot on the front and it looked like a grease spot. So I took it down, I spot treated it and washed it by hand, and the spot came out. Hopefully me ironing it isn't going to bring it back. So this is something that I don't want to really place the iron on it, that I can hold it above it and pretty much get the wrinkles out, because it did wrinkle a whole lot when I washed it. I laid it out to dry, but still it was full of wrinkles, so it does seem to be ironing okay. So you never know if you touch your iron to it what it's going to do, so to do that carefully. But this seems to be okay with the heat I'm on at the moment. So, yeah. It's a cute little sweater. I hope this spot doesn't come back when I hit it with the heat. Well, we'll see. Whatever it is, it's going to be what it is, because I'm not going to wash it again. I just have to point it out and lower the price a little bit. And we'll see. It was over here someplace, the spot was. And I don't see it coming back. I think these are water spots that I just spit out of my iron. They'll dry. There, I think that's good enough to be photographed. Okay. Better put that little hanger. I have a couple of these quilted satin hangers. I've had them forever. I think they were mine when I was young. But sometimes they come in handy for things like this. This needs to be ironed right around that button. Okay. Definitely, I hate to iron. You know, I did think twice before I put this in my cart. There's 2 tags on. Because it's all cotton and it's so wrinkled. And men's button-up shirts are not easy to, they're the hardest thing to iron as far as I'm concerned. And then if they're buttoned down, you even have to unbutton the collar. So we'll see here how easy this irons. Usually better cotton things iron really nicely. So it should be okay. Maybe I hate men's Iron Man shirts because when my husband was a police captain, he had to wear dress shirts to work, a suit, so he had to get dressed up. So I was ironing men's shirts all the time. Until the time when I washed his shirts, there was something red in the laundry, and all his shirts came out pink. From that point on, he took his shirts to the laundry, to the cleaners, the laundry that washed and ironed, and they came back all ready to wear. So, I don't know. I think he always thought I did that on purpose, but I really didn't. But it sort of turned out good for me. When my husband would get angry with me, he wouldn't say anything. He would just say, "I'm going to take these to the laundry from now on." But I knew he was upset. It's like when I shrunk his Daymart long underwear. His beloved Daymart that he wore to Canada in his fishing trips. That was another fiasco. But we'll have that. busy. Had the kids at home. I was working as a nurse full time. I wasn't really concentrating when I was doing laundry. I was not, I wouldn't have won any prizes for Miss Homemaker, for sure. So, whoop, forgot one sleeve. I forgot the sleeves. That's important. I thought I was done a little too quickly. I did much better gardening than I did homemaking, homekeeping. You know, basic cooking and cleaning. I wasn't a great cook, ever. I never enjoyed cooking, actually. I enjoy baking more than cooking, like meals and things, but of course I had to do it. Let's just say it just wasn't one of my big joys. I liked, as far as housekeeping, I liked the decorating part. I loved, I was always moving my furniture around. That's another thing that I don't do anymore. And that's mostly because it's hard for me as you get older, you know, to move furniture around. But when I was young, I was always moving furniture around. Probably, I don't know, once a month or every other month, the furniture would be moved all around. It seems like a whole new room when you do that. This is the last one, another men's shirt, but this is that really heavy weight. I think it's cotton. This is that Zara shirt. I hope this irons easily. I'm not sure if I need more water in my steamer or not. Somebody is dingling me here. Of course, it's a button-down collar too. I'll try to iron this with the buttons still buttoned, because I think this is hard to button because it is heavyweight. Nope, just an ad. See here how easy this is. If this had been, this is a bigger size, I think. This is a relaxed fit and it's extra large, so it's too big. But if this had been like a small men's, I would have tried it on and tried to keep this as an overshirt because I really like this shirt. Trying not to unbutton the buttons. It's hard to, but you just can't get to. We'll do the sleeves first this time so I don't forget them. I don't think this needs iron much, just a little bit. It's not bad. It's not like the other shirt was. But it irons pretty easily. I'm gonna try to do this one without even unbuttoning it. I'm sorry if you can't hear me, because I know the audio on this camera. This camera looks like it switched positions. I hope you can see me. Yeah. But I hope you can hear me. I have to get an external mic for this camera. So that'll be one more expense. I think that's the only other thing I need. Someplace around this house, it's probably lost and in a place where everything else I lose is. But I have a like a wired lavalier mic. I'm not sure if it would fit on this, usable on this camera or not. But I'd like to find it so I could at least try before I go buying something. It's not so convenient to be wired to the phone, or to the camera. But in some instances it would work. Here's another tag. Okay, now we just have to go around the body and I will be done. I want to do a whole new photography video too, because I'm doing it differently. Not so much the photography, but the way I'm actually writing the ticket out while I'm photographing, so that I don't have to do that extra step downstairs. And it does save me some time. So anytime you can save time in the listing process. Now, listing for me involves the whole thing from when you photograph and then you put it in the bag and weigh it, you know, all that, measure. That's all part of the listing process as far as I'm concerned. And then once it's bagged and it's all, you know, all the things about it as far as measurement and weight, then you can actually list it. So, all right, I think I'm done with the things I had to iron, at least for this little ironing. For these things I wanted to photograph, but that ironed much easier than the other shirt. So I'm going to close this little video out. I'm sure it's been interesting, and it will be on the list of things to edit, my videos to edit. So bye for now.